Hello guys, I'm back. I've told OBS to sort itself out, and we'll see if that improves things. Let's see what we get now. So far I'm getting green lights at this end. And I see I've got now I'm losing frames again. This is not good. This could be a bigger problem than I thought. I think it might be my connection, which is very weird. Is it any better for you guys? Because I'm not sure it from this end how it's looking. Now not. Yeah. Right. Stream is experiencing issues. Now it's showing it's good again. Skip frames. Skipped frames. How weird. This is very bizarre. Right, let's try in cab for a bit. See if that's any better. See, my FPS is fine. CPU isn't troubled. It's not even. It's like 4% usage, so it's nothing. GPU's fine. Better for you. I'm wondering if I've got a little bit of a wobbly internet connection this evening. Yeah, it's showing that I'm streaming at 40. Yeah, it's gone again. I think I might have internet issues. This might be a. Oh no, that's okay. No, I've not got any warnings. Yeah, I've got a warning again now. How weird. What output are you guys getting? Are you getting 720 or what? Yeah, no, nothing ever does just work, does it? It's really annoying because I'm. Why does nothing ever work? Genie, it's saying you're a naughty man. You're getting 720. I wonder what he did. You're getting 720 as well. But 1 FPS. That's weird. See, it's not showing. I'm showing that I'm putting out about 40 frames per second, even when I'm getting warnings. There's definitely something weird going on here. Let's see if I've got any other processes running that are causing a problem potentially. Nothing really. Giants is going. Oh, okay. Do you know? Oh, I think I know what it might be. I think I might have my graphics settings set a bit high. I updated GeForce Experience, and I let it set its default settings. I reckon it's increased. It's put me onto bloody 4K. Yeah, that's what's doing it. I think I'm stretching my GPU a bit. Bear with me a moment. That is easily solved. I think you're going to lose. Actually, I might as well, yeah, I'll just do so. I can do this from here, can't I? Worse than that server last night, yeah. That's saying something. I've got a feeling this is on like 4K at the moment, which is, I think, what might be causing the problem. There's graphic settings. Yeah, that could be doing it. That's probably not helping. Let's take that down to to standard HD and see how we get on. I think I might have been overworking the poor thing. Oh no, that's no good. Don't do that. I've ended up with a... I know I've changed my display settings. Where's windowed mode off? Apply. I want full screen. Right. Oh, where's... Oh dear. Oh Christ, what have I done now? Right. Let's see how we get on now, shall we? This might be a bit better. Yeah, I think that's the trouble. I think where I'm trying to stream and record and then play the game in 4K, it's never going to like that, is it? So I normally have the settings a bit lower. Oh, I've done something weird now to this, haven't I? I'm going to have to reconfigure my desktop settings, I think, though, because yeah, that's for some reason I don't know why this is. Obviously my desktop set to 4K, but it doesn't scale the desktop when you load Farming Simulator for some reason. Don't know why. It's a bit silly. Let's put that over. Oh no, that's no good. Right. Okay, let's see how we get on now for a while, shall we? You might... I'm not sure if you've still got that up or not. You should have. Let's sort this out. I don't want the background, I want the screen settings. Oh dear. Display, there we go. Right. Now. It should now scale a bit better. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Sorry about this, chaps. It's we will get there, I promise. There we go. Right, I'm back up and running. I'm hoping we're a bit more stable now. If anything, it might look a bit better and all. Let's see. Well, my numbers are looking a lot better this end, so hopefully yours are looking a bit better too. Worst bit of wonky harvesting in the world ever here. Much better, thank God for that. Right, so that's my lesson learned. in in Farming Simulator, I cannot play the game in 4K and get away with it if I'm streaming. Oh dear. It's strange because I was sure I was streaming in 4K the last few times I've played FS, so maybe it's to do with OBS and the way it uses resources. Or maybe maybe I was just lucky before and no one noticed. It could also be why I very rarely have many more than 2 or 3 viewers. Gentlemen, you may just have solved my my viewer count issues without even realising it. And what am I doing with this harvester? This is another example of how not to harvest. I've also got overlays on which I never used to have, so I've got a chat overlay on the main screen so I can see what you guys are saying without having to keep turning my head away, and notification overlay as well, so they're probably having a bearing on things. It's all good fun, isn't it? Might just empty out now. No, you can't see the chat on the screen. It's an overlay that I've got on that I can see, but you guys can't. The next step is to get it on so that you guys can see it as well on the screen, which I think is just a widget, to be honest. There's an option for it somewhere, I'm sure. As I say, I'm learning. Yeah. But yeah, I will at some point put chat up so you guys can see it too. It's just trying to figure out where to put it that doesn't, that wouldn't be a distraction for you guys. Yeah, thanks for that, Jeannie. I will take that as a compliment because I think I actually did quite good at farm stacking. I did on ETS too. What, have the chat up? Did I? Yes, I did, because that's when you see this is again because I've switched from the Twitch beta, which I'd got sussed, to this OBS, and I haven't sussed it out yet. lots of things to try and fix, and no time to get around to doing it. Yeah, you're right. It did show up on ETS for the streams that I did on there, didn't it? But the last one I did, it didn't, because that was the first one I did on here. But I don't think you watched that, because that was the one where the sound was absolutely awful, like non-existent. Oh dear. Fun, eh? Yeah, I will sort it out. I will get your chat up on the screen. I'm sure I had a box set up for it and everything in OBS, but it's not happening. So I must have unticked something or ticked something I shouldn't have. I'm pretty sure notifications are set up correctly. Yeah, let's see, I have got the chat box active. I wonder. See, you've got me determined to sort it now. I'm going to have a look. because I can see the little thing on this source for chat box, and I know I set it up. Where are we? Streamlabs. Oh crap! I can't get the mouse over to that side. Oh, what have I done? I've messed this right up, haven't I? Right, displays. Where's this display settings? Oh, right, okay, let's move that to there. No. There we go. Right. Is it the wrong level, so I have farmed some on top? It's possible. It is quite possible. So I'd have to move it to the top of the list, wouldn't I, to bring it on top? That's probably what I've done wrong. Let's try that. There we go. Yeah, that'll be what it was. Oh man, what an amateur. Right. Let's get back into the farming simulator, shall we, before I get even more stressed out by my own stupidity. Right. Think you can play in 4K, just lower your streaming bitrate. If I lower my streaming bitrate though, does that not reduce the quality of what you get in terms of output? Or am I being an idiot? I'm probably being an idiot. So I think my bitrate's set at 6,000 kilobytes per second. You're going to turn around and tell me that's way too high, and that's what my problem is, aren't you? Reduce from 4K to something you can stream. How would I know what I can stream? It's just trial and error. See, this is the thing. Again, I'm going to say it again. In the Twitch Studio thing, was literally just like pick your output, and then it sorted the bitrate thing out for me. Just like depending on what you picked, it then picked a bitrate to match. So I've got no idea what I need to kind of. You did a little testing on the BGA, and we have to sell 475,000 litres to pay it back. Ouch. Yeah, that's not worth it at all, is it? That's a lot of silage. I must remember to message him actually about that and just see if he can like make it available for sale at like £1,000 or something like that, or even 10,000 or something would be reasonable, wouldn't it? But yeah, 475,000 litres, Jesus. That's more than we have, isn't it? Making a right mess with this straw. And, well, just for the harvest in general, we've already established, not doing well. We have 380,000, yeah, and we can't afford to sell it all, can we? So, yeah, that's not a good idea then. Hmm. 52 messages were deleted by the moderator. What have you been saying, Farms Like a Bomb? I'm not quite sure what you're saying, but it must be very naughty. 3,000 to 6,000. What's going on here? I need to so what I'm going to do, I think I might be able to fix this. If you don't mind, I'm going to make you two guys mods, and then that'll solve this problem of you not being able to put stuff in here. That's the only way I know to get around this quickly. Mod. Okay, Farm Like a Bomb, you should be a mod now, so you should be alright. And Genie. DK. Invalid username. Oh god. Where's Genie gone? Yeah. Oh, I know why. Because I can't spell. You were just typing numbers, so 3,000 to 6,000 for bitrate. So I've got it set, I think, at 6,000. So if I just try and drop it down to like 4,000 or something, and then see what happens. I'll try that next time. I won't make you guys sit around and wait and watch me do that this time. I can't believe it's got I think I might have to change the settings on this bot. It held back a message because you said Twitch hates me. I shall allow that. Oh my god. You can play in 4K though. Yeah, so yeah, I'll try and drop it and try and play in 4K. Oh dear. No hate speech, yeah. No hate speech against Twitch. Oh dear. I bet you can say what you like about YouTube. I bet that won't get blocked. YouTube is better. Oh, I can't believe it let you say that. Wow, pushing your luck there. I need to figure out how to use this interface properly. I think that's half my problem. But I shall definitely try and drop the bitrate next time and see what that does. Oh. There's me making a massive turn again. Oh, nearly there. Yeah, I don't like playing it quite so much with such a low resolution. Definitely got to try and fix that. Oops. I had a feeling we weren't going to get everything then. Never mind, it's just a little bit left to grab. Bad little harvester. Right, go and get that bit over there. Well, actually, get a bit done there. Yeah, let's go this way around. It's only to offload as well, don't I? Let's see if we can get it all in. There's not much to grab. Where's my overlay gone again? There it is. Not bit there. I want every last little bit of wheat off this field. Yeah, you've got a model. Yeah, you get all sorts of stuff. If there's any settings in there to figure out how to make it like not allow you to put in like a number, feel free to tweak that. And I don't want people like being horrible in here, but I want them to be able to speak. Awesome responsibilities you get when you come and join up here, I tell you. The power. Instant power. Delete perimeter, term hates me. I'm not sure if you just reversed what I did. Yeah, I added the perimeter, which means you can say hates me. I think you've just made it so that you can now no longer say hates me. I'm not quite sure that was your intention. It's all good, mate, it's all good. It's a learning experience for everyone. Why did that happen? That's annoying. Bloody game. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to sort my resolution out, because now I'm having to play in full screen mode, and that is just a nightmare. Every time I change to a different screen, I lose all my overlays. So I'm going to take this back and then grab a small loading wagon and hope to God that I can bring it back to the farm with the... Yeah, it does still look... Yeah, to be fair. That doesn't take much, does it? It's really disappointing, actually, that there's no reason why the PS4 and the Xbox cannot run this game. You know, if the graphics engine were good enough, they've got more than enough power to run this game. You know, just as pretty as on a PC, but. You slum it sometimes for multiplayer. Yeah, to be fair, I've got an Xbox as well, and I do find, or I only used to play it on Xbox for a while, because if you wanted to play multiplayer, you had to, really. Xbox do have very good, Xbox Live is really, really good, to be fair. I mean, it's not, it's not always the friendliest place in the world, but you can always get a game on something on there. This is not fast. I'm not going to expect to set the land speed records here. You are very brave, Carl. Put it out in front of a combine like that. Oh, I need to fold it, really, don't I? Well, I should fold it. Ooh. Nothing likes this hill. So steep. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, does it, in 1080? The speed is better than yesterday. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. 100%. That was just so painful. It's going to have to do something about it. I don't know what the solution is, but it was horrid. Right, let's return these. See what else we've got on lease. It's just these, good. Did one job, went to the burger van. Then got made redundant. Who were you working for? Rowan. He's an evil boss. Where's what am I looking for? I want a loading wagon, don't I? Cheapy job. That'll do. Rowan, yeah, I thought you were. Garage. Oh no, I don't want garage, do I? I want lease. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, there it is. Lost my overlay again. There we go. Now, I accept the fact that pulling a loading wagon with a pickup truck in the UK is somewhat unrealistic, but I'm doing it anyway. However, I won't be using the pickup to actually clear the field. Yeah, 'cause you can't connect anything up there. It's going to have no brakes. You ripped it a bit. Oh, you role played it a bit, right? Oops. Yeah, it is a US model, yeah. But I had it imported in the first episode to make it realistic. It's a continental import. What's your favourite dinosaur? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I thought perhaps maybe you'd had one too many drinks, but I follow you now. Need to bring. That makes me. Let's leave that there for now. Stick the Raptor over here. Where's me? Oh, there it is. Yeah, unfortunately there aren't any. See, I'm one of those people. I don't like downloading mods from anything other than the official mods hub. Really, just because I don't trust it won't be covered in crap. The only other ones I'll have are the ones that VF puts up, because I know he's tried them and they've come from like Yes Mods or whatever, and they're safe. And if you want like a UK vehicle, you're pretty stuck unless you're willing to download something from one of the other sites. But I don't know. Just not that trusting. Just getting past the pop-ups, yeah. Right, let's go see how much straw we can get off this field. Quite a bit, I would think. And off we go. 11 miles an hour. Let's tweak that old cruise control down then to avoid any silly incidents. I'll come at this the wrong way round, really, won't I? Not exactly getting tons off of here, but it'll be more than enough for the cattle that we've got. I hope. Well, you guys got anything exciting planned for your weekends? That much, eh? Wow. Only tomorrow night. Must go out and overturn a tractor or two. Yeah, you definitely need to do that. It wouldn't be the same without a guys, I've got a problem. I think I might have a play around with settings in the morning and try and do another Euro Truck stream, see if I can get a Euro Truck stream working right with OBS. And then obviously we'll have VF on Saturday night and then maybe do another one of these on Sunday. Yeah, it looks like we're only getting a couple of loads off of this field, but that's okay. I can live with that. You don't think you'll be able to get back on? How come? Oh, is he? He did mention that, didn't he? I didn't know whether he was sure that was a problem or not. I personally, I think he might need to just have a little chat with Nitrado and then let Nitrado. It doesn't seem right that a server can't support 16 players. Norfolk Internet. Oh dear. Yeah, I think you're right. It's not hosted in Norfolk, I don't think. I mean, to be fair, no one thinks to themselves, I'm going to build a server farm, I know I'll put it in Norfolk. Because that's, you know, the happening place where all things internet in the world do take place. That's me just alienated another load of potential viewers. Yeah. There were, to be fair, there were not last stream, but the stream before and last stream. There were a couple of new faces, and maybe it is something to do with that. I don't know. No idea. It just doesn't seem quite right that, you know, having 16 people on a server, or even if one or two do have bad connections, it just doesn't seem right in this day and age. Yeah, it did. You're right. We noticed that as well. As soon as it dropped out, a couple of people left. It got better, but it's difficult to know whether that was them that was the cause or whether it was just the number of players. It's weird. Oh, what am I doing? I want to finish that row first, really, do I? Absolute muppet. Okay. So I'm going to get about 50,000 off of this, which isn't bad. Yeah, no, I don't think it was you at all. You were still on when it improved, weren't you? So, but we stayed on quite late in the end. Genie, Trance, and I, and it was as slick as you like. It was like playing single player by the time we left. It was bizarre. And it was again at the start of the session again, before everyone got on, before he unpaused it. It was very slick as well. You weren't on the best connection yesterday. Oh, let me guess, you only had 250 meg yesterday, not the full 500. Yeah, I think we have to make sure the farm, that's the thing, if he does cut it down to 10, there's 3 regulars on our farm, there's 2 farms that have 2 managers on, and then there's, 4 other farms. It wouldn't, 10 wouldn't be enough for all the managers. You were on at 2510. What, as in, oh, of course, yeah, you were on your laptop, weren't you? Still, 2510 should be enough. I don't think it was you, Genie. If it was, then that was some serious skill getting that tractor up and down those bunker sidewalls. That was not the best bit of planting. Oh, I haven't put the photos up, have I, from last time? You wrapped a pig at one point. In what? As in you bailed a pig? Or... I mean, I don't know if that's entirely appropriate in a Universal game. Really? See, I'm as partial as to pigs and blankets as the next guy, but I'm not quite sure you're allowed to show that on a, you know, on a video game. Oh, what's happened there? Stop this filth, what? Oh dear. I think perhaps you and I have a different definition of, you know, understanding what I mean by pigs and blankets. Although I suppose to a vegan audience that could be quite offensive. No hate speech or animal cruelty, yeah. Oh, dear. You do know I'm doing a cattle farm for meat on here, right? Literally lining myself up for abuse as much as possible. I intend to sell the chickens to KFC as well. I'm going to put a meat sell point next to the pub, and I'm going to find like a KFC. I'm sure there's like a KFC or something on similar on the map, and put a chicken sell point next to it. I've already built the abattoir. Oh, that's not picking up. You'll need 100,000 birds a week. Oh, to supply one KFC, yeah. They do get through a lot of hot wings. Oh, now that is annoying. I mean, really. Oh, hang on, I've got a bucket here. You plan. Can we scoop this up? Oh. We can scoop a little bit. Oh well, it's better than nothing. I'm not sure I can be bothered to rescue that little bit. I'll just plough it in. Yeah, I do like the voucher. I like this little voucher very much. It's really manoeuvrable and good visibility. And it's done me well with these streams. It's done me very well. Well, until I tried to lift a pallet of gold up. Then she's not so happy. No, I know it's not black. I've gone for a red theme on this farm. Gold one on Xbox. A gold voucher. A gold tractor full stop. Sounds high maintenance to me. Expensive. Oh. No, I don't actually want to keep this, do I? I can return this. Through the magic of... oh. Okay. Look at that, they picked it up already. Right. Now, what do I need to do next? I know exactly what I need to do. I've been going for quite a while. I need a quick drink. I've just realised this stream. I was looking at it going, oh, the stream's 55 minutes long, but it's been quite a lot longer than that, hasn't it? Because I had about half an hour faffing around before we actually got going, and then I had to stop and start again. So I think a quick tea break is in order for me. Yeah, so you like the tea break thing? Good. I think, and I'm not sure actually, I need to check this. Bear with me 1 second, you might be even more impressed. Let me bring that up. Oh, not that, that, and that. I think I did. You're going to like this. Bear with me whilst I try and work a computer. Where the hell's that gone? Where are you? Okay. Oh man. Oh, you would have been impressed, but it appears, as usual, I've failed. Miserable. There it is. No, it's okay. It's okay. Right, you're going to be stunned by my competence. Look at that. There's a countdown timer on the tea break. How impressive is that? Only took me about the same amount of time to set it up as is actually on the timer, but it's available. Skills, that is. Skills. Yeah. Don't be telling me I'm not a professional streamer. Right. Anyway, I'll be back in 5 minutes and 46 seconds. See you in a minute, guys. Bye. Well, I'm back before the time is finished, but as a matter of principle, I'm going to let it run all the way down, so that I can then seamlessly transition back into the game, as all professionals do. Look at those, that's production values for you, that is. That's clearly, you know, you can tell that's cost some serious money, you know. Thousands to do stuff like that. I know, it's just, I astound myself. Right, enough of that nonsense. What's to do next? Cattle are happy. I think it's going to be a case of cultivating 6, really. What's going on with growth? Where's my grass fields? There we go. Oh, okay. Looks like they might be ready again as well. Bonus. But I think we might as well cultivate 6. Where'd I put the tractor? There. I'll put the bucket back. Oh. There we go. Let's take the pallet forks again, just in case. Always a good idea to have them attached. You never know when they might come in handy to right an upturned vehicle or whatever. Yet again, my chat overlay has disappeared. I need to sort that out. There we go. Magic. Let's see what this little tractor can handle in the way of cultivator. Not a lot, I don't imagine, but we'll try. How do you host a stream? You can do it through the controls, the channel options, but I think the easiest way, I think you go to, I'm not sure, Jeannie might know for sure, but I think if you go to your own channel and then type in the chat box /host and then the name of the channel, I think that's how you do it. I'm not sure if you're logged into Twitch, you might be able to do it in the chat of the person you want to host, but I'm not sure. Give it a go, yeah. We'll get a notification come up if it works. Apparently, if I've set that up right, which I probably haven't. But I'll keep an eye out. Right. What do I want? A culty thingy. Cultivator. There we go. Oh, this one seeds as well. Now, thing is, I don't actually know what I want to plant. can't remember what I said I was going to do. Grass. That'll work then. Cultivator. So yeah, this one, cultivator. Additionally, this offers the possibility to seed directly. Yeah, we're going to do that. I think. Takes 585 litres of seed, which is more than enough. I think I've got seed back up at the farm as well. But I'll buy a pallet just in case. We'll lease this. Okay. In fact, I know I've got some seed back up at the farm. And I've probably got at least 500 litres. Let's have a look in the inventory. Be down the, where is it? Seed bag, 720 quid's worth. So what would that be? Big bags, 900. So it's, yeah, almost a full bag. So that'll be plenty. Didn't actually check the power requirements for this, did I? Oh god. Garage. Requires 130. Uh-oh. Have 110. That could be painful. It's flat. We might get away with it. We'll try. Need to be a bit careful here. It's a bit wider than the tractor. This will be a GPS job because I'll mess it up otherwise. Hey, we have a follow. Did it pop up on the screen? I don't know if it did it? That'll be my layers again, won't it? Let's have a look. Where are we? We need the alert box to be on top of the game capture. There we go. Right, let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Look at that. Isn't that impressive? It's professional streaming, that is. Did you see that? Don't get that in no common streams. Oh no. Only professional stuff here. Only the best. Yeah. See, you feel valued now, don't you? An important member of the community. Right top centre on the screen. Oh yes. You're so involved right now. Uh-oh. Do you know what? I was so involved I crashed on a tree. Oh, I've proper crashed. I'm glad you feel... Oh my god, what have I done here? Oh, it's alright, it's alright. It's all good. Whew. Yeah, you are properly part of the world. Of everything that goes on here. See all those people that are watching these common, like, half-assed streams at the moment. They don't know what's available to them. They don't know how important they can be made to feel. What true professionalism really is. Where's that? There's the seed pallet. If you had any followers, it would be helpful. Yeah, I find that's a problem for me as well. I often think I shall host this stream and then realise that actually that wouldn't achieve a great deal. Oh, a 19 there. Start with that then. No, what do you mean? Oh man, it's because I'm on this. On top of this sell point thing, aren't I? Try that. There we go. Was that it? 167. Oh, sugar. That may not be enough seeds. Ooh. I thought I had more than that. Okay, well, we'll make a start with that. Eek. Where's the... Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Now, it said that was worth 720 quid. Oh well. That was not accurate. Right. Get the old GPS up and get up and running. And we'll start over here. It's auto width. That looks about right. Not far off. Are we on a north-south? We are. Have I? Yes, I have considered a face cam, but you see, what would then happen is my followers would drop from 4 to 0 instantaneously, guaranteed. There we go. I think we're good. Yeah, looks good. Yeah. Hey, we're off. Why? Well, assuming the lens didn't crack, then just broadcasting, certain images is illegal. There's certain degrees of ugly that just aren't forgiven. Oh yeah, I'm not particularly photogenic, and I don't particularly like being on camera either. I don't mind talking to people when they can't identify me. You know what I mean? No, I think it's just one of those things, isn't it? I mean, certain people are fine with doing it. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I'd be too self-conscious all the time. And it's something else as well. I'd have to make an effort, rather than just boot up the computer and go, I'm going to stream now. Yeah, yeah, it does take it up a level, yeah. But I don't know if it's necessary. I mean, I'd hope people wouldn't tune in just to look at me. Quite frankly, I feel that was a bit pervy, and maybe they'd be tuning in maybe more to watch the gameplay. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. Yeah, there are some sketchy looking people out there, yeah, absolutely. But it's not, to be honest, I don't find myself looking at, when you've got people who are on stream and they've got a camera up and they're playing a game, I don't find myself looking at them. I find myself looking at the game. I don't really care about what they look like. So I'm like, well, and that's kind of the, I'm not going to be streaming, just for conversation or whatever. I always intend to stream to play a game. So I'm not sure how much value a camera would be. And I don't think you have to have a camera to be successful. I mean, you look at the likes of Dagwin. daggering whatever. I mean, Christ. I think anyone would be happy to have a tenth of the number of followers he has, or even less, and he's never used a camera, and he's pretty adamant he never will. Oh, bugger. That seed didn't last very long, did it? Damn. Right. I've annoyed myself now because I got all the way out of the shop. Never mind. Yeah, he is, and I'm alright with that, do you know what I mean? It doesn't stop me liking his content. And I'm kind of in the same place. I don't really want everyone knowing who I am and where I live and what I look like and what colour my room is. Do you know what I mean? And like, I think you're just asking for potential problems if you're not careful. Yeah. And plus, it's not. I'm not here to make a career of this or anything. You know, I'm just having a bit of fun, and hopefully some other people enjoy it and want to watch along, and you know, that'd be great if they do. But I'm not. I've got no like illusions of thinking this is going to be, you know, to make me a fortune or become a full-time career or anything like this. I'm doing it for fun when I've got a bit of time. You know, sharing what I'm doing. And if people like it, brilliant. And if they don't, well, never mind. You know? I find it quite fun to do it. Uh-oh. That junction, I swear to God, every time I forget that they're just going to turn there. Get a Massey. Yeah, no worries, I'll get a Massey. Not a problem. No? Okay. Alright then. Like I can afford a Massey right now anyway. I'm living life in my Valtra. Loving it. Ban that phrase. What phrase is that? Get a Massey, yeah. Go for it. Knock yourself out. Right, let's get this seed ordered. Bye, baby, bye. Right, okay. Let's top up, and then I'm going to have to take this back on the forks. I knew I needed pallet forks. You literally have. I know you've permitted it. You've added it as a permitted term. Don't ask me how to add it, how to ban it, because I wouldn't have a clue. There must be another function. No, we can see that. I would suggest, like, if you put the slash in chat, it comes up with like a whole list of different commands and what they do. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I've come at this at the wrong angle, haven't I? Well, I might get away with it. These pallets don't exactly sit well on these forks. Yeah, it's good enough. See, now that you've been made a mod, you're going to spend so much time now learning how to do these mod controls, aren't you? So you can come in and be like the Banhammer from hell. You're very welcome. Oh, so you've taken it off the allowed list. Now all you've got to do is figure out how to put it onto a ban list. Let's just put these down here somewhere for now. Okay. Right. Get our old GPS up and running again. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've done a VF. It's all sorted. It's all good. Right. There we go. On. Down. Well, hey. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you not planting? Back it up. You disgraced, you. There we go. Turning it on helps. Magic. Feels like that auto width isn't quite right, but yeah, oh well. Well, I need to reduce that drastically. So about 10. So I don't have to keep pressing buttons all the time. There we go. I take it you're still searching for that band control, are you? Why did I stop then? What am I doing? Okay. Don't think you can ban it. There is, see, I saw something somewhere. I can't remember what it was, so whether it was an OBS or whether it's in the bot controls. I can't even remember. Unless, is there any way, you know, where you've typed get a Massey, are you able to click on that? Yeah, are you able to click on the message and then ban the message? Without banning yourself? I don't know. Add blocked term, there you go. You've done it. going to try typing in get a Massey now and see what. Oh, I can post it. Mind you, I would be able to, and it's my channel. Oh, have I got it in caps? Is that what it is? Right, okay, give me a second. Let me make this turn. I'm pretty sure it's still going to let me though, because it's my channel. I can't imagine it would block me from saying something. Let's see. Get a Massey in caps. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Freedom of speech for me, clearly. On the right side there is a function to block. Oh, that's handy. Nice. This is coming along quite nicely. I'm not sure that I really needed another grass field, but it was the only thing I could plant that had a decent, you know, that would follow what had been in here already quite well. Sort of get it in, get a couple of seasons worth of grass, and then come spring next year, I'll probably rip out most of these grass fields and put a crop in. Loving GPS now, I know how it works. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like, it's like, where was this all my life? Yeah, see, that's the thing, isn't it? If all you want to do is something like this, and you're happy to sit in the tractor and do it yourself, then it's pretty easier to manage than cosplay. And it doesn't go wrong once you know, and if it does, you're in the tractor so you can fix it. I do love courseplay, but it's so temperamental, particularly on British maps. It's just, there's so many obstacles. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. It's worse on maps with, yeah, totally. Because some things still like to get stuck on drive-through hedges, don't they? And it just uses the space because it thinks it's there. Mental. I think as long as you get a decent headland and you set it to turn on fields, then more often than not you're okay. But there's still obviously the odd occasion where it goes, oh yeah, there's a hedge there. Let's see what'll happen if I drive through that. Or manages to find the one tree at the edge of the map for no reason. Getting a bit cocky here, I've missed a couple of bits. Still, it's only a grass field. And I'm going to run out of seed again. Let's go and get some more. I might just use up what's in that pallet and leave it be. Automate pellet production, that'd be good. That would be impressive. You're going to use courseplay to automate pellet production. That I want to see. Yeah, I imagine it is. I'm not sure where I'd start with that. Interesting. Well, that's my grass seed run out. Let's go and get topped up. Yeah. To be honest, I think that's a good move. The last thing you want is to go and do all of that work and then find it comes to nothing because you've got, you know, your patch knackers your save game or whatever. Hopefully it wouldn't, but it's a risk, isn't it? Working at 1 mile an hour, wow. It's almost as good as my stream quality, that is, 1 mile an hour. Let's turn that on again. Lock back on. There we go. Oh, no, that's terrible. Locked onto the wrong course then. Oh, it's 9:45 already. Don't time fly when you're managing one tiny field. Oh dear. I've made a hash of this stream, haven't I? Oh well. It's all part of the fun. Never mind. As I say, tomorrow we'll give ETS2 a go and see if I can do a clean delivery. What is that? How did I drop the plough that late? Wow. Yeah, well, see how much of a mess I can make of that. I'll try and sort this bit rate out so I can get back to a better quality picture. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I mean, I don't want it to be a long-term drama. At the moment, I have a small but patient audience, so I shall take that and be grateful. What is going on here? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. That's better. It's the best stream you've watched all day. So you've only watched this one then, yeah? Nothing else been on your radar today? I tell you what, if that really is the case and you've watched several streams, it's a damning indictment of the quality of streams on a Friday. There must be some real shockers out there. Ooh, this chill music's got a bit dramatic. Oh. You've watched loads? Not mentioning any names, okay. Fair enough. it is a worry. There are many other streams where you get to watch 20 minutes of someone messing about with their PC settings. Unique in its crassness. Not enough. Love it. Have a bit of dramatic camera movement to match the music. Worst camera work ever. Spinning and say, oh god, I'm going to crash now. Oh, this isn't going to work out well, is it? Oh god. Oh no, we're not on the right line there. Yeah, I'm not. I need to practice that. A lot. That was a shocker. I should really would do it with the lines off as well. Trouble is with small implements, if you turn the lines off, you can end up on the wrong path very easily. Oh, that's not gone well. Oh yes, I will do. Yeah, I will finish off this bit of seed, and then I'll call it a day. Because to be fair, I'm only putting grass in, so I don't really care if I don't cover the whole field. And then I'll be ploughing it up in the spring anyway. So I'll put everything back, and then I'll show you what I can see on mine. I've no idea why you're having a problem with it. It's very strange. Oh, there we go, that'll do. Right. It should just default correctly, you know. My view doesn't make you sick, yeah. Right. Let's put this back. Wait, that's a bit crazy. Oh, this is on higher anyway, isn't it? So I just need to detach it, actually, thinking about it. We shall return it muddy. Garage. There we go. Off you go. Done. Put the tractor away. Oh, 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 oh. That'll do. Huh. Best to close doors on outside. Right. I think that will do for today then. So let me put my... I don't need to put them down by the front door because they will spawn there anyway. Let's save this. Come out to the menu and then we'll see what I can see for tracking. I don't know why Farming Simulator insists on doing that as well. When you quit the menu, it pretends like it doesn't exist anymore. Come back up. Recapture. Come on. There we go. Right. So in options, I have this, obviously this option here, head and eye tracking on off. That's literally all you get there. And then on your controls, I think there's a head tracking. I'm not sure where it is. I think it's F8 is the control, if I remember rightly, but I can't remember where I saw it. I don't know. There's definitely something in here to reset your camera. I don't know. Anyway, but what I can see, which I think you can't, is in gamepad controls. No, it's not gamepad controls, sorry, in game controls. Obviously I've got the side panel, and then this VJoy virtual joystick. I'm guessing you don't have that. Yeah, you can't see that. Now, the reason I've got this, and I think this is overriding like the settings for my for my eye tracker, is because in 2017 and when 2019 came out, it wasn't native on the first release. So you had to have, and it was the same with ETS2 as well, you had to download this bit of software called VJoy virtual joystick. And that basically, all it does is it reads the eye tracker and it converts the inputs to pretend like it's a joystick, basically. So you look to the right, it puts in an input as if it was turning the, moving a joystick to the right. So that bit of software is still on my PC, obviously, and the reason I can see this is, I guess, because when FS19 first came out, it was relying on that bit of software to manage the eye tracker. If you're having problems, it might be worth, seeing if you can find this VJoy software and put it on. You might be able to find, actually, thinking about it, if you go on the Tobii site and go into support, there's a whole list of games there, and there will still be some games that are only supported still via this bit of software. I downloaded it via the Tobii website because that was the legitimate place to get it from. So it might be worth having a look on there and see if it's still available via their website and see if that sorts it. And then I've just left these settings as the default settings. But I think having these dead zones sort of makes the input a little less violent. Yeah, I know everything's in the game. The game hub was always there anyway, but actually that's a point. Let me have a look on the game hub and see if there's anything, because I think that might be where I got it from the first time round. Where is it? Tobii Game Hub. There's got to still be some games here that are not that don't have native control. No. Trying to find something that in the list that isn't in the game itself. There must still be some out there that don't have native support. Or that aren't run through the eye tracker, Another video I've got to make. God damn. To be fair, I'm not even sure it'll work. I'm not sure that there isn't another problem, with with your eye tracker and your you know, not quite liking 2019 for you. Have you tried with the game up and running, being in the cab? Yeah. Have you tried being like, up and running, be in the cab, and then I know you say it keeps looking up. Have you tried at that point stepping out of the gaze of the eye tracker, unplug it, leave it for a few seconds, then plug it back in, and then sit back down, and see if that like sorts it out? I'm not saying it will, but it should be doing exactly the same as it's doing in ETS2. There's no reason why it wouldn't work. Do you know what I mean? Unless it's just like when the first time it configured itself in ETS, you know, in Farming Simulator, it's not liked it. Maybe just an unplug and plug it back in might. Oh, you want it to? Yeah, the only you can't physically change any settings in game, apart from if you've got that V-joy, and I don't even know if that adjusts anything. I've never tried to tweak it because I've never been able to figure out. I mean, if you look at that, all of those settings, I've got no idea what any of these dead axes are, and what, you know. So it's kind of like, well, do I really want to fiddle with that? I mean, by all means, you know, try and get the software and give it a go, and you never know, it might work, but it's a bit, it's one of those ones. There's several games like this where it says you can change the settings in game, but with a lot of them, the only setting is on or off. Playing with settings as a hobby of yours, yeah. I gathered it might be a little bit. But obviously with games like ETS2, you've got a full array of settings in there. You can tweak it to your heart's content. Like I said, I've got in ETS2, I turned off eye tracking completely because I found that I was making myself ill trying to look around with my eyes too much. It was too sensitive, so I just turned the eyes off and did it so that I'm making deliberate head movements. Because most of the time in ETS I want to look forward out the window, even if my gaze isn't quite there, and particularly when streaming, you need to be able to glance away, you know. Yeah, I find that's much easier. But it's personal preference, isn't it? Another game that's really good with it, if you play it at all, is Elite Dangerous. That obviously is great to be able to look around, you know, the galaxy and look out of the cockpit from all angles just by turning your head. But to be fair, Elite Dangerous, I mean, once you play Elite Dangerous in 3D, it's hard to go back. It's just absolutely stunning in you know, in VR. Sorry, not 3D, in VR. It's so immersive, it's ridiculous. Right. I think I'm going to call it a night now. Unless there's any other queries I can help you with this evening. I think we've covered off. Well, best I can cover that off for you anyway. Yeah. No problem at all. Right, well, thank you very much for your company, and I see there's a couple of extra viewers in the stream, so thank you very much for watching. But I'm calling it a day for now. I will be. I have a plan for tomorrow, so we can make some money. Oh, go on, Jeannie. What's that? See you later, Farms Like a Bomb. Thank you very much, mate. If it's a detailed plan, Jeannie, are we better off covering it in Discord? Yeah, tell me tomorrow, we'll put something in Discord. I look forward to hearing that. All right, thanks very much, guys. Have a wonderful evening. As I say, I intend to stream at some point, probably mid to late morning tomorrow on ETS2. And then depending on how things go, I might get a bit of time in the afternoon as well with ETS2. Then I'll be on VF stream with you guys tomorrow night. And Sunday I will probably do another fantastic. And then tomorrow I will probably do, Sunday I'll probably do some more ETS, some more farming simulator. So yeah, thanks very much again for your time. Do take care. See you soon. Bye bye. Yet another seamless transition. Oh yeah. Sorry, I had to get that in. Take care, guys.